Assalamu alaikum, this is Ali Jafar and you're watching Charismatic Pakistan. Prime Minister Imran Khan is ambassador of peace and humanity. Glenn Beck, an American journalist, wrote a letter to Prime Minister Imran Khan to applaud his efforts for the evacuation of innocent people from Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan. Glenn Beck tweeted to appreciate Prime Minister Imran Khan's efforts to save innocent lives. Tomorrow on radio, I will share the letter exchange between me and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. In the hour of desperate need, I reached out in the hopes that some sort of leadership could be found to help us to do the impossible. We reached out and asked numerous leaders in political and civil society around the world for help. The silence was shocking, as was the outpouring help on a humanitarian basis. Some calls and requests received a simple yes or no. Some went unanswered. But we received an immediate response to our requests from Prime Minister Imran Khan of Pakistan, who then acting on his willingness to assist. Collectively, we transcended religious differences, political divides, national boundaries and local dynamics. It was about a humanitarian effort aimed at serving innocent victims facing certain death. If left behind in a war-ravaged country where misunderstanding and suspicion take priority at present, he took the lead to save innocent lives irrespective of politics, race, religion or culture. No other global leader that we have seen took such an initiative to leverage her position to save the innocent, putting humanity before politics and showing how much the great faiths have in common on the bridge of compassion. He has been gracious with his time and never once questioned our motives. We have spoken about our different faiths and how, when truly executed in the highest form, innocent life must be protected and saved. Prime Minister Khan quickly asked his people to intervene on our behalf and was able to make the difference between life and death. For those on board the first 3 aircraft to leave Mazar-e-Sharif in Afghanistan with nearly 1,000 civilians on board, many of them are Americans. Because of his tireless leadership and support from the military and civilian resource of Pakistan, 3 planes were released by the Taliban, who have been businesslike in their responses to adhere to their agreement to let civilian allies of the NATO forces leave the country. You will be reading a lot over the next few days of the people that left Afghanistan in the last 24 hours. Some of the stories will have a global tale to tell. Some will be welcomed home by family and friends. Some will land in a country where they have no friends. Each of their lives are worth the time, energy, money, passion and love spent by so many people, organizations and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Other media outlets may have their own agenda for criticizing him over the last few days, but he should be recognized for the lives he helped save this weekend. I sincerely thank him and pray he continues to help us work to build a bridge with the common interest of protecting innocent, precious life during this humanitarian effort. The United States should collectively recognize Pakistan's assistance at this juncture. We will not allow anyone to forget this moment that enabled America and its allies to make good on their promises to those that helped them without pause or reflection. 32 athletes with the FIFA-registered Afghan women's youth national football team and their families are now out and safely in Portugal, in part because of your donations and Prime Minister Imran Khan's effort. In reply to Glenn Beck, Prime Minister Imran Khan wrote a letter by giving the reference of Holy Quran. If anyone saved a life, it would be as if he saved the life of whole humanity. Islam is a religion of peace, love and humanity. Prime Minister Imran Khan proved that humanity comes first. Stay blessed. Pakistan Zindabad.